Hey guys, welcome back, and with the Duelist Cup running right now, I want to show you one of my sleeper picks for a deck that I think is can be very successful in the Duelist Cup. We are combining the Gem Knight deck together with the Shaddoll cards because we can go for a pure going second variant. I don't know if you have the same or of the same opinion than I am, because I think that going second is always very fun. Trying to break a board that was already established is kind of nice. Obviously, you won't be able to break any board, but I will also show you a replay where this is going to break a Maliss board, obviously the strongest board that you can make right now, not even under the Fuva losses or under the Max C. So we have here double Max C, obviously, then we play twice the Germ Armadillo, and then we have a little Shaddoll package of the Shaddoll Dragon, which can destroy a spell trap if sent to the graveyard, and also a Shaddoll Genius, which can basically negate a monster. So we have two options here. We can either send one of these, basically, which will then send the other one in order to break a board, basically. And we also have the opportunity to use our Shaddoll fusion here, with which we play thrice, to, for example, make the Shaddoll construct by using, for example, the Gem Knight Nephirim or any other light monsters that we can then use in the graveyard. So this gives us access to the Nephirim, which is why we only play this 2 times here and not thrice. And then obviously we play the El Shaddoll construct, which also has the cool effect, besides sending a Shaddoll card from deck to the graveyard, that at the start of the damage step, if this card battles a special summon monster, we can destroy that monster. You will see in the replay that this is actually relevant. And obviously, this is a list that was created by a creator over on Master Meta. I have linked his account in the description, so you can check him out. He's the original creator of this deck, and also the replays I am going to show you in a second here. But yeah, we are playing the Shaddoll stuff here. Then we're playing 3 Gem Knight Quartz. We are playing 2 Perulias, 3 Fuvas. They are nice against everything, basically, which is why we definitely want to play them. We want to skip our opponent's turn. We want to play against some half boards that we can then more easily break. 2 Nephirims is enough. We have 2 Gem Knight Holocore, also our Disruptor, obviously our being safe from nip. If we play into a board, we have 1 Duster, 1 Storm, then the 1 Gem Knight Fusion that we can send with the Gem Knight Holocore, then triple Shaddoll Fusion, 2 Lightning Storms, 1 Talents, then we have 3 Thrusts. We also have 3 Gem Knight Dispersion, then 3 Brilliant Fusion, 1 Scatter Fusion, and Forbidden Droplet. Super strong, obviously, that we can always use going second, breaking the board. We have 1 Gem Knight Seraph Knight, 1 Ruby, 1 Aquamarine, 1 Topaz, 1 Amethyst, 1 El Shaddoll Construct, 1 Lady Rose Diamond, 1 Master Dispersion, 1 Master Diamond Dispersion, 1 Lady Brilliant Diamond, the Baguska double Quartz, and then we have Azalea as well as SP Little Knight. So now let me show you how you can basically win every game with this, break every board with this, and obviously you will most likely always go second, which is what you want. So here in the first replay, we are going second against Memento, and let's see what happens here. I will fast forward this a bit. We have a Perulia that we obviously activate in draw phase. He gives us the first draw via the Tatsunu Toshigo, destroying and milling and getting back the Sleepy, which is the point where we then want to use our Fuvalos in the second here. And yeah, here comes the Fusion Summon. We are going to go Fuvalos here, and our Memento opponent will decide to play into our board, which obviously he doesn't know that we are a board breaker variant here, which if he would know that, then he might not have played into this board. It's Memento Fiendsmith. We can see right here, he's basically going through his entire normal Memento and then afterwards Fiendsmith combo, which Memento can definitely play through Perulia and through Fuvalos kind of okay. If you also have, for example, Meowls, then this might be a bit harder for Memento. Meowls might be the best one against Memento because you summon from the graveyard quite a lot, but the Mulch armies are not that effective. So we're drawing even more cards here. Let him do his combo. Obviously, this is very nice for us. We are accumulating a lot of board breakers, which makes it easy, but you will see in the other replay that we don't even need all of this draw to be successful. I'm very interesting that you also went for the Fiendsmith stuff, because obviously this gives us a lot of draws here. So yeah, let him do his Fiendsmith line. We will need to put something back to the deck at the end phase because we have drawn so many cards. He goes for a sequence, obviously, to go for the Desiree, and at this point, yeah, it makes sense to basically continue the line of play. He goes for an SP Little Knight, giving us even more draws, removing our Perulia and just interruption here, and then he goes for the equipment, and also we will go for the Memento boss monster, obviously. Makes sense. It's nice to have it on board. And yeah, this is where we end. We will now put back the Gem Knight Nephirim. This is random, obviously. We maybe would not have chosen to do so, but we have the Shaddoll fusion. We are getting Maxite here, which can definitely be dangerous, so it's very important to establish our Holocore Omni Negate, which we will do in a second here. We are starting with the Duster, which should be negated by the Desiree, but we have to drop that. We're sending away the 2 Fuva losses to negate everything on the board, and then obviously Duster away the board. So yeah, it was very, very dangerous for our opponent to give us that many draws, and he will suffer from this now. So the Droplet will negate it and the Duster will clear everything. We had Memento Fusion, we had Grand Breakout. Then we go for the Shaddoll Fusion, which is what I mentioned here. We have sent away to the graveyard the Gem Knight Nephirim, which we now have access to, and the Shaddoll Genius. Doesn't really matter here because we have already basically broken the board. He's going to draw a card. We are going to activate the Construct and then the Nephirim and then also the Genius. It doesn't really matter, but we can chain block this Nephirim being special summoned from the graveyard. So there comes the Nephirim by discarding the other Shaddoll Fusion, and then we have the Construct, which dumps the Dragon. Doesn't matter in this case. We are going to add the Quartz like always because we already have the Holocore. Now we can use our additional normal summon to get another Holocore, and then we can use our Thrust here. This will get Ash Blossom. That's okay for us because we have access to most of the important stuff already, so that's okay for us here. Getting Ash Blossomed here, and then we are going for the Link 2 and the Gem Knight Quartz, which is one of our most important monsters here. We are going to add the Dispersion, which is one of the cards that we were still missing. Gem Knight Fusion is going to dump our hand bodies to the graveyard, and now we are nip safe because we have our Holocore in the graveyard and also now a Brilliant Diamond on the field. Our opponent is going to draw, but at this point it doesn't really matter. We can activate our Gem Knight Quartz, and there is this Goblin effect, which I wasn't even aware of. If you control this guy here, the Goblin can be discarded to basically make every monster not targetable. I learned this the hard way in the locals. I didn't know that this was an effect actually. We add back 1 Holocore, then we activate Brilliant Fusion, dumping even more stuff to the graveyard for Master Dispersion or Diamond Dispersion, which can obviously now activate to get all of our guys to the field. It's so funny that Ruby has an animation, but none of the other ones have. Then we can use our Lady Brilliant for the Master Diamond, which can now banish, I call him the yellow one, from the graveyard to basically attack twice and also have this burn damage effect when he kills a monster. And now the second effect of the El Shaddoll Construct comes into play, where we can use this to destroy this 5000 defense monster, otherwise we couldn't go over this. And now obviously we have game. The Akihiron can come back, but this doesn't matter. We attack the SP, we burn for the SP's original attack, we attack the Akihiron, burn for the original attack. This is nearly game, and we have a lot of more attack points that we can use to finish. Very strong showing. Let me show you what we can do even without Fuva losses and Maxis. This time around we are going against Maliss here, and I will quickly forward this because we don't have an interruption. He goes for the Jessica, gets back the Dormouse, and he's into his full combo. Obviously White Rabbit comes, sets the GVC 06, and yeah, we can't stop him. We don't have anything here. Full combo is what we are going to get here. Goes for Link Decoder, obviously, to grab back the backup Adignister to the hand and all the other stuff. Then he resummons the Jessica. We are going for the Red Ransomment. Obviously Maliss is a board that we kind of think of as unbreakable, but we will see here in a second. We have the GVC here, most likely the MTPO7 here. He continues his combos, also goes for an Appaloosa, that is normally not in this combo line, but he has so many bodies that he can actually. So Splash Mage is going to revive, so we have a Maliss name on the field. We go for a Transcode Talker, interesting line here. The Link Decoder will come back, and we go for the Heart's Cryptor here. Going to go Maliss in Underground, banishing in the mirror to banish the Red Ransom, grab the March Hare, and then Red Ransom comes back. So many bodies, so much interruption here, grabbing another March Hare to the hand. So March Hare is in the hand. Remember, March Hare can now banish the Dormouse to have another body. Go for the Lingoribo, and we are going to go into the White Binder. White Binder can now banish the Heart Scriptor, which can still come back, so we get the Heart Scriptor back, very strong. And then we GVC in order to get another body, so we can also go for our boss monster, I guess, but this doesn't really work under Appaloosa, so we set the trap here, go for the Echo Talker, and he can now summon to the zones beside him. That makes sense. So this is not even the normal Maliss board, but this is more full power since there's also an Appaloosa for, in this case, it's 3. No, it's 2 actually, but it got boosted. So we are going to draw our first card here. Let's see what we can do. We have not drawn any cards. We are also under max C here, which is crazy. Let's see what happens. We go Heavy Storm here, obviously makes sense. There comes the negate, but this one we can also negate via our droplet, sending away our Heavy Storm, which is nice. We have gotten rid of this interruption and then also this board. He goes for a Linguribo. Yeah, makes sense because now we can actually negate our Heavy Storm, which is super, super nice. This is a play that is available to the Maliss deck. So we are going to then droplet the Appaloosa, which is also not bad, but our Heavy Storm doesn't go through. We normal summon our Nephilim here and want to add our Quartz. And let's see what happens. We are going a Dispersion to add our Armadillo. We can normal summon the Armadillo now because our Nephilim activate the effect to normal summon and activate this effect to grab another Hollow Core to the hand. We are going to go a Link Through into the Gemnite Quartz, Phantom Quartz. He's going to draw the first card here, and we are going to add Dispersion, the card we were missing basically. Gemnite Fusion is going to fuse away into Gemnite Lady Rose Diamond. This must be the one where during turn when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, we can banish one Gemnite card from our graveyard, target one face-up card our opponent controls and destroy it. So this is nice. This could get rid of the back row or help us at least get rid of the back row. Quartz is now going to come back from the graveyard, but he is going to special summon most likely the White Binder. There's a lot of good stuff in our graveyard to banish here. We are grabbing back our Nephilim, and now White Binder will most likely want to banish the Hollow Core. I would assume, okay, we are banishing the Gemnite Fusion here. Makes sense, we can get this back by banishing something from our graveyard, but our Hollow Core is still live. I would have definitely banished this Hollow Core here, but it is what it is. We are chaining our Lady Rose in order to remove this Gemnite Fusion, because now we can also destroy something, right? This is also going to banish the card Scriptor, obviously, to get another banish on the field. We are going to destroy the field spell because field spell says we can only attack the Maliss monsters first. This we want to get rid of, and now we are banishing another card to destroy, in this case the Linguribo here. Very interesting that we don't go for the face downs, I feel, but okay. The guy knows how many attack points he needs to kill, so maybe these are too much. Then the Quartz we're going to pay 1000. We are going to go Hard Scriptor here, and once again we can banish something, the Hollow Core in this example. Very interesting. I guess we have another one in the hand to destroy the Hard Scriptor, which had 5000 attack, a lot that we cannot really go over. He banishes our Rose Diamond, and we are going to fuse into the Master Dispersion. Then we can use the Gemnite Dispersion to fusion summon from our hand everything we have left for a Lady Brilliant Diamond, and then we can use our Master Diamond. Oh, he gets called by it. Very effective here, obviously, very strong. We have the Hollow Core though now to negate this. This was close because I guess if this would have been banished, I don't think we could have played through this, but we get our bodies here. Dispersion is going to summon the bodies here and our Ruby, yeah, animation, let's go. And then we can continue here, send one away and summon the Master Diamond, which can once again banish the yellow one in order to attack twice and inflict original attack damage. And yeah, at this point we are going to attack, inflict the original damage as burn, which is a lot. Same thing for the White Binder here, and obviously you can all calculate this is going to be game. And here is Gemnite without drawing a single card, breaking an entire Maliss board under MXC, even a stronger Maliss board than the normal Maliss board. So if this is not a deck to take to the Duelist Cup and basically perform there, then I don't know what is. Let me know in the comments what you think of this showcase. Once again, shout out to the guy over on Master Duel Meta. He's in the description. He is linked there. If you like my videos, please consider subscribing, hitting a thumbs up and the notification bell, and we will see each other in the next one.